Hello, children. Gather around, let me tell you a story. Do you know that stories have a way of captivating the minds of children, bringing fun and imagination to teach them morals? Join Sharon as she takes you to explore the thrilling and exciting world of storytelling.
I'll be sharing with you our next interesting story.
Tune in every Saturday on Global Television, time 5:30 p.m.
Hello, children.
Hello, Auntie Sharon.
Thank you so much. So welcome to another episode on Tales and Lessons with Sharon. Today I'm going to share two interesting stories with you guys. But first of all, we'll share one story at a time. The title of our first story is The Talkative Tortoise. What do you see?
Talkative tortoise.
The talkative tortoise. Who is excited to hear my story? Let me see your hands up. Okay. So let's dive right into our story. Listen attentively because I'm going to ask morals from each of the story I'm going to say today, and you each give me morals of the story. So let's go. Once upon a time. Chorus with much energy. Once upon a time. There was a talkative tortoise named Timber and two geese named Liko and Ziko. So what's the name of our tortoise?
Timber.
Okay. The tortoise used to live in a pond, and he became friends with these two geese who used to come and visit him every day at the pond. All of them were very good friends and had been happy for many years. But soon they faced a drought that lasted for many months. So who can tell us what a drought is? Who can tell us what a drought is? You should be the only one that has an answer. Okay, please tell us what a drought is.
When we have not fought for many years.
Can we put our hands together for this big story? Remind me your name again. What's your name? Abiela. That's amazing. Yes. When we've not had rain for several months or years. So due to the drought, all of the lakes, rivers, and ponds dried up. There was not a drop of water left to drink for the animals and the birds. They began to die of scorching heat and thirst. Many of the animals and birds decided to migrate to some fertile lands with water. The three friends, who can tell us the name of the three friends? I mentioned it earlier. Amara, to give us one name. Timber. Timber is what? Exactly, thank you, the talkative tortoise. Although it was quite easy for the geese as they could fly, the poor tortoise could not cover that distance on foot, and it was impossible for him to fly. As we all know, tortoises do not fly. Thank you. The three friends had a conversation as to what could be a possible solution to this problem. The geese suggested a plan to the tortoise, according to which he would have to hold a piece of a stick by his mouth, which could be carried slowly and carefully while holding the stick two ends by the geese. Now let me explain this. So the geese said, well, because you are slow and steady, and we know that you cannot get to where we want to get to maybe as fast as we can, this is what we're going to do. We'll get a stick. We'll hold, now there are two geese, right? One will hold one end, the other will hold the other end, while the tortoise will use his mouth at the middle. So when the tortoise puts his mouth at the middle, two of the geese, because they can fly, they don't fly with the one holding the stick at the end, the other, and they will fly with the tortoise to wherever they want to go to. So that was the plan of the two geese and the tortoise. Two ends by the geese. This was only possible on one condition. who will try to tell me what condition is it? Now, they said this is only possible by one condition. And remember, our topic is the talkative tortoise. So what condition can this be possible? Can someone try? Okay, please try.
Because if the tortoise doesn't talk and then fly.
Okay, can we put our hands together for this answer? What is your name? Thank you very much. That the tortoise should not speak, just like Okuderim said. So that was the only condition. Because if the tortoise should speak while using his mouth to hold the center of that stick, the middle of the stick, it would fall, right?
Yes.
So that was the only condition. Keep your mouth shut while we do our flying and you do your holding with your mouth. So that was the condition. Or it would fall and die on the spot. You know, there is nobody that falls from a high distance that would not land and die, right? So that was the only condition. You keep your mouth shut while we are doing our flying and doing our migration till we get to our wherever we're going to. Do not speak. Let's keep hearing the story. Let's see if the tortoise would succeed in not talking or not. Are we excited?
Yes.
Are we excited?
Yes.
Hello, children.
Hello, Auntie Sharon.
All right, thank you very much. So the condition was it should not speak or it would fall and die on the spot. The geese were concerned because they knew that tortoise was very talkative animal, and it was difficult for him not to talk. The tortoise understood that the logic and promised the geese not to open his mouth during the entire journey. Before starting their journey, the geese again warned their friend not to open his mouth and talk in any situation. Saying this, the geese held the wooden stick ends in their beak, and the tortoise held onto the stick in the middle with his teeth, and they started their journey. The three friends flew higher and higher over the hills, valley, fields, and plains. The people on the ground were surprised to see such strange scenes. Imagine seeing a geese flying with a tortoise holding the middle of the stick with his teeth. Won't you be shocked?
Yes.
Me, I'll be shocked. I'll be shocked. So the people on the ground were surprised to see such a strange scene, just like we would be surprised if we see something like that also, right? They started laughing. Seeing the geese carrying the tortoise like that, they were mocking and they were laughing. They were shocked at that scene. The people started shouting and laughing at the tortoise. The tortoise, now annoyed, unable to control himself. Who can tell me what the tortoise did next? Tell me. He talked and talked. As soon as he opened his mouth to speak, he lost his grip on the stick and fell to his death. And so, the poor tortoise lost his life because of his talkativeness and his stupidity. The end. Can you put your hands together for me? Thank you very much. Oh, thank you. Okay, so this is the end of my first story. I still have another story to tell you, so chill out, be chill. I'm going to ask now, what morals did each and every one of you, no need to raise your hand, it's to reach everybody. You will all tell me the morals you learned from this, my beautiful story. And I hope you were able to imagine. Who imagine? Tell me. You know, I told you at the beginning of this that we need to work with imagination because we don't have pictures. So all of you imagine. You imagine. Can someone tell me what color of the geese did you imagine?
White.
White. Amazing. What color of the tortoise did you imagine? Green. Your tortoise was green. Right. That's amazing. Who else imagined another color? Different color. Tell me, what color was your geese?
Yellow.
Your geese was yellow. Okay, what color was your tortoise?
Tortoise was blue.
Blue tortoise. Beautiful imagination. Okay, tell me your own imagination.
The color of my geese is golden.
Golden. Okay. What was the color of your tortoise? Your tortoise was brown. Beautiful. So one last person. Okay, tell me. What was the color of your geese? The one you imagined?
Pink.
Oh, pink! What was the color of your tortoise?
Black.
Black tortoise. Amazing. Good imagination. I love when you imagine. Thank you very much. When you imagine, it's easier for you to understand the story. It makes the story more interesting. Well, I imagine that the color of my own geese was white and it had golden beak. And the color of my tortoise was brown, more like grey color, but it had a brown kind of shell.
Yeah.
You had that imagination too. Okay, so let's get morals. Let me start from you. Tell me, what moral did you learn from this? She's not going to talk to her. Oh, amazing. Can we put our hands together for her? Okay, so let's make this a system. Now, whenever someone talks, please put your hands together for the because it's not easy. Don't worry, I'll get to you. Okay, you are next.
It's not going to get annoyed and simple and
amazing. Can we put our hands together? Exactly. Can we put our hands together for her? You are next. Okay, amazing. Put your hands together for me. Okay.
it is good to be obedient.
It is good to be obedient, exactly. Exactly. Put your hands
If anybody makes you angry, just take the person and continue your own.
together. Exactly. What? Behave yourself. Very good. Put your hands together. Exactly. Can we put our hands together?
Listen to everybody.
Okay.
Don't get angry anymore.
Exactly. Put your hands together. The tortoise was a talkative tortoise. That's the sum up of all our story. Please put your hands together for me. Exactly. So the moral I have here is similar to what most of us said. You mustn't respond to every word being said to you. If only the tortoise did not respond to the mockery and laughing of the people. You understand? Because they did not know why he did what he did. They did not know where they were taking him to. And they were mocking him. You don't respond to people that do not know the full story. You understand? They did not know the full story. They were down, he was up, and he knew where he was going to. So he wouldn't have responded to them. Now responding to them led to his what? His death. And so children, it applies to your everyday life. You might have friends around you, you might have people around you that might want to push you to, say what you're not supposed to say. Because the truth is that whenever you are hot, it's best you what? It's best you what?
Keep quiet.
You keep quiet. You don't talk when you're angry. It's a moral, it's a life principle. Because the way we are, whenever we are hot, we don't say positive things. Am I right?
Yes.
Am I right? When you're hot, do you say positive things? When you are infuriated, you are angry, what you feel like saying something negative, something hurting, right?
Yes.
That is how we all feel. It is a normal feeling. But for reasonable persons, whenever you are hot, you keep quiet, you calm down. Then, even when people say things that are not correct about you, maybe somebody accuse you of something, when you are hot, you calm down. Then later you give an explanation. Because when you give an explanation while you are angry or while you are hot, you might not even be able to express yourself properly, right? You might not be able to even say what exactly you feel, because at that point you are crowded by anger and you are hurt and all of that. You understand? So I hope we are able to gain amazing morals from this story.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Are we excited to hear the next story?
Yes.
We're excited to hear. Hello, children.
Hello, Auntie.
Are you still with me? So we'll be going right into the next story. And the title of my next story is The Magical Adventure of Luna and Leo. So the next story, the title, like I said before, The Magical Adventure of Luna and Leo. Once upon a time. Thank you. In a land far, far away, there lived a curious and adventurous little girl named Luna. What's the name of the little girl?
Luna.
Yes, Luna. She had a best friend named Leo. What's the name of her?
Leo.
What's the name of our best friend?
Leo.
Yes. Leo, he was brave. He was a brave and clever little boy. And they lived in a tiny village surrounded by beautiful forests where magic was real. One day, while exploring the forest, Luna and Leo stumbled upon a hidden path they had never seen before. The path was windy and narrow. When you say a path is narrow, what does that mean?
It means plenty of cars.
Remember our style. We have a style. We have a style. Okay, Amarachi, tell me. Yes, very true. Lots of vehicles cannot pass that, drive through that path. Okay, tell me.
It means that that's
Small, that's the word. Okay, tell me. Exactly, it's a small and straight road. Thank you very much. The path was windy and narrow, with sparkling stones and glittering leaves. Just imagine that kind of environment. Sparkling stones and glittering leaves. Suddenly, a friendly fairy named Zara. What's the name of the fairy?
Zara.
Luna and Leo were amazed and asked Zara to show them more. She took them on a journey through the garden where they met a talking rabbit named Remy. Who is Remy?
The rapping rabbit.
The what?
Talking rabbit.
Yes. So they met Remy, a talking rabbit, and a singing bird named Rhea. And even a mischievous dragon named Blaze. So who is Rhea?
Rhea is a talking rabbit. It's a singing bird. It's a singing bird.
The singing bird. And who is Blaze?
Blaze is a mysterious dragon.
A mysterious dragon, yes. Together, they went on a quest to find the legendary golden rose. This golden rose had the power to grant wishes. Along the way, they solved many puzzles. I hope we're all imagining.
Yes.
Are we all imagining?
Yes.
Okay. So along the way, they solved many puzzles, played different games, and learned valuable lessons about teamwork, bravery, and the importance of believing in themselves. Finally, after many exciting adventures, they found the golden rose hidden inside a hollow tree. Luna and Leo wished for the ability to help others. Remember, they said they were looking for that golden rose, and the golden rose had the ability to grant them any
Wish.
wish. So when they found the golden rose, the first thing Leo and Luna wished for was the ability to help others and to make the world a bright place. Zara granted their wishes and they returned to their village as heroes with the power to make magic happen. From that day on, Luna and Leo used their newfound powers to help those in need. They made flowers blossom in the desert, brought colors to the gray sky, and even helped a lost puppy find its way home. And every time they look at the stars, They remember their magical adventures in the secret garden, knowing that the power of friendship and imagination could make anything possible. That's the end of my story. Can you put your hands together for me? Now, I'll know who and who were listening to my story, because it seems like we're all distracted for this second story. Let me start from you. So what moral did you learn from this magical adventure of Luna and Leo? No, it's going round. Remember, it's going round. You know we have the standard, it's going round. Okay, let's start. Stand up, we didn't hear you. Stand, good boy. Yes, Leo was brave, though he was small, but he was a brave boy. Can we put your hands together, please? Exactly, it's good to have good. It's good to have good friends. Put your hands together. Friendship is powerful. Put your hands together.
I learned that it's good to help others, have the fair and help them to get to the one.
Magical. And put your hands together. We should always work together. Put your hands together. We should. We should what? Clap. Is that what you said? Okay. Can we put our hands together for them?
I learned that it's always good to help others.
It's always good to help. Put your hands together. Amazing. We should always love people and care for them. Please put your hands together.
I learned that it's good to help.
It is good to help people that are in need. Please put your hands together. Yes, we can make friends. Put your hands together. We should believe in ourselves. Put your hands together.
I learned that it's good to make good wishes instead of ones that can wish to return.
Put your hands together.
I learned that it's good to have a partner by your side.
Oh, put your hands together. Your morals are super amazing. Most of you said exactly what I've written down, and most of you said something new to me. What I wrote here was be a kind person who also care about others, just like Leo and Lina did. When they got the golden rose, they didn't just wish for things for just themselves. They weren't selfish. They also wished to have powers to help others so that others can also benefit from the goodness of whatever they acquired from the magical forest, right? So that's amazing. Somebody said it's good to make good friends. Who said that? Amazing. It's good to have good friends by your side. You know, the world would really be a good place, a better place, if we all had good friends. You know, friendship is one of the most important things in life, because no man is an island, and you cannot say, well, isolate yourself, you want to be lonely, you don't want to have any friends. No. As you grow up, as you go higher, level by level, you get to meet amazing people, amazing friends. Higher and higher, you get to meet good people, good friends. But along the line, you're supposed to be discerning enough to know which friend is good and which one is not. Because believe it, not just good friends will come your way, right? There are sometimes you have bad friends around you, and you need to know how to learn how to fish the bad one out while sticking with the good ones, right? Right? Hello, kids!
Hello, Auntie Sharon!
Morals. Most of the morals, I didn't even write it down, but I learned from each and every one of you. You gave insightful and, very good morals. So that's the end of Tales and Lessons with Sharon.
Keep watching Tales